Alright, let's change over that we're playing Monster Hunter World. So yeah, we're not doing any hunts. This is not me doing anything that I would normally do. This is really just showing off just the power of an SSD and the SSD and what upscaled all the things look like. Generally stuff that would have been on the PS4 Pro, but how the PS5 handles it. There's only 3 more DLC characters, so I wonder who they're going to be. Well, they just had... Usually they don't have too many more external companies, so I think they'll have another one of their characters, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're all external characters. You've had an SSD for years? I haven't, CJ, so... but these are new-gen SSDs, and they're more integrated to how close they are in terms of the... whatchamacallit. I can already tell this is better. I can already see the higher frame rate, just FYI. This is gonna be weird. It's gonna mess with my eyes, I think. I've gotten so used to looking at this game with the other way of the lower frame rate that this higher frame rate is gonna mess with me. Console loading times. I mean, Samurai, you have a PS4 as well. You gonna head to bed soon? No problem, Mike. Thanks for hanging out. That was snappy. Oh, this is already weird. Oh, this is already weird. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is already weird for me. Oh, this is gonna take a little getting used to. It kind of feels like I'm having weird V-Sync issues almost as well. This is messing with my eyes. Yeah, it feels snappy. Just little menu things. Like I'm kind of, because I played this for so long. But let's just, here's an animation test. No, I won't do that. I was gonna do Steamworks, but I kind of want to save the Steamworks for the events. It's still not up yet. I don't believe they're up, are they? They're not up yet. When does the new Winterfest start? Want to see Get Food in HD? Chef's choice, whatever. Damn, this looks good. Actually, I can't even remember. Do I stream in 60 FPS? I don't think I do. So I don't think you guys are getting as much of the benefit as I am. But this looks quite nice for me. So there is also fidelity mode and visual mode and performance mode, so I should try and alternate. This game still looks really good though. Alright. So this is more of a test of load times, I'll be honest. I wanted to check options though. Display, graphic settings, prioritize resolution, prioritize frame rate, prioritize graphics. Prioritize graphics. I want to see what this does. Still looks impossibly good. Like, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to look into this. This will be a thing I return to figure out how much it actually does change. This looks as good as the PC though, that's for sure. We'll just go to my Guiding Lands. So the Guiding Lands is easily the place that takes the longest to load in Monster Hunter World. So let's see how fast this does this. So it set it up pretty quick. How fast is this load? This looks really fast. Usually we're sitting here for like a few minutes, so... Alright, I gotta go, have fun all. No problem, CJ. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh, there we go. It's kind of gotten stuck. So this is where it normally hangs. Still really quick. This is probably as fast as a normal mission. Okay. That was still really quick. That was still really quick. That was fast. It was. Well, now we're in. Oh, this is going to be weird. How fast everything is going to mess me up. Also, this controller is... I'm not sure if I'm crazy. Hang on. Where's my PS4 controller here? It is... They're the same size controller. Yeah, they're the same size. They're exactly the same size. Okay. I just wanted to check that stuff. But, oh, I just was playing Dark Souls, so now it's going to mess me up. These two games, Dark Souls plus thingy, messed me up. So let's just fight properly. Ah, too early. Before I go, let me tell you of an image that was sent by a friend. Real Tante stuff. It's Kirby with a giant bowl sack, and also hairy Kirby's a little rounded pin. What the fuck? TJ. Wow, this looks really good. Probably just looks like Monster Hunter to you guys, but there's little things that I can see here. Shy Shizmu? How you doing? This might be weird. This is not my normal Monster Hunter stream. I honestly, if you're just joining me for the first time, I'm just messing about as we look around at the different things on console. Oh gosh, very impressed. There's a lot of little like motion blurry things that look nice. Animations look smoother and everything. The frame rate's really nice. Now, I don't know if I normally would prioritize frame rate, but because this is just, I think this is just the PS4 Pro settings, that I don't care so much, almost. Wait, you're on PS5? Yeah! Sure. This is on the PS5. I bet they don't look as nice as the streamer. As in, to the streamer or to me? Wait, are you... Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. I am still Santa, I just realized. We'll eventually, like, not be Santa at some point. Pick up the shinies? Whatever. I don't need these shinies. I don't need these shinies. There's better shinies I could get. I also like that I haven't been put to sleep by this boy. That's his thing. But I appreciate Cheddar. Really? We're not going to put me to sleep? Okay. I wasn't even going to save the hunt, to be honest. I just wanted to do this. So it feels nice. It feels like it normally feels. But, really? Pretty much looks the same in some areas. Other areas it's like a lot better. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm done fighting this thing. Let's go for a run. Let's check out some other areas. So, some of the areas that look really nice, like the water just naturally looks good, but it's not going to do any crazy shit because it's not next gen. The lighting's actually looking pretty sharp. Boy's just going to follow me forever. I think the frame rate is what's doing a lot of work here. I just ran past one of those, the shiny pods, and I think that looked quite good. The glowing things? I forgot what they're called. These things. But notice the frame rate kind of makes them look kind of weird. Because they're updating the light locations faster. Alright, alright. I think that's this isn't too bad. Looks nice. There's Silver's Wrath.
I guess it's a kill or be killed Monster Hunter World for PlayStation 5.
It definitely is, Dante. There you go. Welcome back. Puff Boy's just chilling out down there. Alright, well, that's this game. I think that I don't really need to go off any more of this. Alright, let's see how long it takes for me to come back. So we've done the load in, now we do the load out. So this, again, is the longest load time in Monster Hunter. And I think that was pretty quick. I know that I'm only showing off this game very, very briefly, but that's because I'm now jumping games just to see what things do tech-wise. Is that a fresh save, or could you transfer? This is all transferred. So, just so you know, my PS4 is currently transferring 10 hours worth of data. It is transferring my saves, is transferring the actual games themselves, so I don't have to re-download them. It is transferring DLC and all that stuff. Pretty much, when I started the stream, I couldn't see Iceborne and I couldn't see Spider-Man. Now I can see both of them, and there's a whole heap of other games being brought over. So I will be moving completely over to my PS5. It'll be my main console as long as I don't run into weird issues. But yeah, as a Nintendo fan, transferring data is really impressive. That's true, Tate. But yeah, I think this just looks nice. I think the resolution, this is the, oh, I just realized, this is all the resolution upgrades that they gave to the PC version. I only just clicked, because this does actually look better in the hub. I hadn't even thought about it. I mean, this roofing has always looked kind of garbage here, but that's fine. It's just, it's tin. It's tin plate, guys. It's okay, it's tin. But yeah, so this is my main character. He's still running, he's still chugging. Now he's on a PS5, so he's a lucky cat. I can see my boy Poogie coming over. You guys can't see him, he's just out of frame. Here he comes. But yeah, alright. I think that's what we'll do with that game, so I'll just save, I guess. It's not really any reason for me to save. I actually probably lost money from doing that, but let's try a different game. So, Spider-Man. I haven't actually put a disc in, so this will be interesting. So I'm now going to put in a physical disc into the PlayStation 5, because I haven't done that yet. And let's see what this game does. I'll be right back. Alright, so if you call it last time, or a little while, just recently, we just finished the main story of Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. Mostly to prep ourselves for this, but also for Miles Morales, because Miles Morales has a heap of PS5 stuff. So I've just chucked in the disc, and it didn't actually auto-start the game, which is interesting. The PS4 used to do that all the time, and it annoyed me. You're tempted to pick up the PS4 or Xbox soon. Don't mess with the Switch too much because the games we're playing games without a headset feels weird. Yeah, I guess if that's how you play games, then that's your way of playing. But yeah, if you definitely, the PS4 is worth picking up. I don't know about the Xbox so much, just because I don't play much on it. But the PS4's library is so massive now. There's so many games, and there's a lot of stuff that will be coming out in the next year or so that will still be backwards compatible. So yeah. You can connect one to the Switch, but it doesn't take a USB. Oh, okay. Interesting. Also, I just realized Kia sent me like $1 essentially in bits just to say fuck. That's funny. Again, I appreciate all the bits, guys, even if I don't mention it sometimes, because I just like to listen to your messages. I just like to let them play out. Alright. I don't know if I need to do anything to make this look better. Accessibility, difficulty, amazing. How do I make this look better? Do I just jump in? Getting a PS4 while it's cheap seems smart. I think so. I think this already looks better. Hard to say. This game already looked very, 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 very good. So, oh, what the fuck? They like spawned in and then they started looking up to the sky like that way as if something happened. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna go up. Up we go, Spidey. Oh my god, this does look better. It's hard to say just how much better, but it definitely looks better. Alright, so this is where we stopped off last time because I finished the story. I did a side quest. Yeah, the water still looks immaculate. Let's try a different costume, hang on. What is the best looking costume we have in the game? Where's the highest fidelity one we have? Stark suit, maybe? What has a lot of detail? Nah, I have to go with the Stark suit.
Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino.
Alright, so he doesn't look as good as I think he should. I wonder if I can make this game look better. Photo mode, manual save, controller settings, game settings, difficulty. No, visual, here we go. Film grain. Also, the game loaded very fast, just saying. I don't need accessibility. I don't know if there's anything I can change here, because I do know this game does have improved stuff, but I don't know if I need to download something. I will need to look into it. I'll have to have a look. I want to see if there's anything else that I can do to improve how this looks or feels and stuff. It's weird how U2s, or YouTube figurines, have made official Crash Bandicoot, Street Fighters, and Angry Birds figures. Huh. Whoa. Okay. I take it back. I think this game looks better. Those reflections are insane. Am I insane? Were they... Hang on, I need to go compare some old footage. I want to kind of boot up my PS4 and my PS5 in comparative now. Because... Am I insane? Does this look way better? Wait, you're still streaming? I am. I mean, this is when I usually finish up, Lolly, so we're just doing a quick look of Spiderman, and then I'm probably finish up. Huh. I could have sworn that 4.5 hours felt like 6.5. No, I actually started a little bit late today, but it's not too bad. Went into a time vortex. I feel like this was a good time to load in. Having it at sunset allows the sun to sort of be a bit more powerful and show off what, like, the refractions and stuff like that. Maybe we should have a look at the water directly, because the water looks really good in this game, for some reason. You deal with the water so little that it's a little strange that it looks so good. Call me Doctor Strange, if you will. Only when he has the power of the time stone. That water looks really good. It already looked really good before, so it's hard to tell. This is the game that's probably messing with me because it's hard to tell if it actually is next gen or it's actually, this is just how good it looked on the PS4. The resolution is way better, just, I will say that. The resolution's way higher on my end. I don't know if you guys are getting that, but yeah. That Spider-Man 3 QuickTime event, Tante, there was actually moments like that in this game that were just very silly, you fall over die moments. I was not expecting them. But, yeah. I think it looks good. I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't know. The water looks... that looks like water in my toilet. Can you fall and hit the ground? You want me to hit the ground? What do you mean? From a high... You can't get hurt. If you haven't played this before, Samurai, you don't take fall damage in this game. Hang on, I'll go as high as I can. We'll go to the Empire State Building and then I'll jump off. Spiderman! Where is the Empire State Building? Yeah. This is a pretty close one. We'll go there. From high, Pixie wants to see it? Alright, hold on. Which means it's pretty amazing. Oh, I didn't even know you can move around in these cutscenes. That's really funny. Hang on, we'll just hijack this helicopter. Spider-Man has ironclad kneecaps. I mean, he's incredibly indestructible. Spider-Man is one of the most indestructible characters. I'm sure this looks way better than it did before. I don't know. I think I need to watch back my footage and compare. This game did just look really fucking good, though. Up we go. Oh, I missed. Spidey, what are you doing? Hang on. That's alright. Fine. Fuck it. Here we go. How was that? Squish the spider. Aren't the load times in this pretty insane? Yeah, the load times on the original one, on the PS4 was actually not too bad, even without an SSD, I will say. You can't just roll off that shit, Spidey. He does. I swan died off that shit, and I'm fine. Holy heck, okay. These are really good reflections. I can't stress how good these are. So, something that happens with how they do with rendering, and that's why it's important when they talk about like RTX rendering now and stuff like that, is the pixel degradation on stuff like this should be insane. But that literally looks like the model is there. That is super good. There's even like, if you look at, there's a nice amount of dirtiness on the window too. And that adds a real heap of like real life element. Wow. That's really cool. There was a thing that I wanted to do. Is there a way, do you guys know if there's, I think I can actually change time now. I want to go at nighttime because there was stuff I saw about nighttime in this game that I want to see if I can get it. Okay, so if you want to see quick load times, I'll go as far as I can from one side to the other. This will probably be the farthest I can go. But check this out. This is how fast it'll go. While Marvel's so good at other shit other than comics and movies, I get the game devs, but what the fuck, that's amazing. Wow, that was really fast. I didn't even get time to finish what I was saying. Yeah, okay, so just saying, this shot here, one, this looks fucking amazing. This almost looks photographic. That's how good this looks. Two, I can see with the water that there was the anti-aliasing I noticed, and there was some low distance rendering stuff that you can kind of see in the distance if you look at the other island, that it sort of starts clipping stuff and shadows don't work as effective. That's not as bad here as what it was on the PS4. I think it's definitely better. I will compare though. Go to the science tents? Yes, I can teleport to science tents and the cop's place. What? See, JJ's talking to me. Do you guys know how to change time? There's a way to change time. Oh, as in go to the science tents that allows me to change time? I need to go to a completed one if I would do that. Alright, let's go here. I mean, Marvel have a high pedigree, but this particular game studio is amazing. They're really, really good. To change the time? Okay, alright. Go in here. Let me in. I've never done this before, so this is how you do it? Oh, thank you, Kale. I wouldn't have been able to figure this out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Those loading screens are cute as fuck. I know, they're really good. When the city was actually taken over, it actually changed it as well. Congrats on 500. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. I will be doing I will do a 500 special in a few days' time. But today, this turned up, so I needed to do this first, because otherwise I would have just been twiddling my thumbs and wanting to show off stuff, but not been allowed to. Helicopter. I see if I can find a building. So the lighting already looks really good at nighttime in this, but what I'm trying to find is buildings that have windows that I can see through, because some of that was pretty insane. I don't know in particular where I could go for that. I mean, that looks cool, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I just remember before when I was playing it. Yeah, I only just unlocked it. I did this game pretty speedily, I'll be honest. So, there's some stuff that I won't remember or will remember. Or won't know, rather. Okay, here was what we're talking about. Can I get a good shot of this? These windows are probably not big enough. But, anyway. Point being, is this game looks very good, and I think it looks even better now. And it has taken advantage of the RTX stuff, so I think it naturally must have done it. Whereas like I think that the Monster Hunter naturally did as well. I went to the PS4 Pro. It had my ability to change like the FPS, and it had my ability to change the like performance versus resolution and stuff like that, whereas this one, I don't know if I've got that option. I couldn't see anything, but if you guys know a way to do it, feel free to let me know. Face reveal at 500? No, that's not happening, Lolly. You guys, you're all a menace, you hear that?
Of escaped psychos in town. Some who can fly, and they send the jetpack guys after me?
If you have any more questions, happy to help. Definitely, if I return to this game sometime soon to play, what's it called? Miles Morales, and you have little tips and tricks, go for it. Congrats on the 500, thank you, I appreciate it. Pretty crazy. It still really weirds me out. I had a moment the other day where I was just trying to think about, like, what is 500 people? Think about 500 people as a physical, like, location, just people standing around or going to an event. It's a lot of people. That's like going to a concert sort of thing. Like, that's a lot of people. And that's a little terrifying. I'm glad that I don't have 500 people live. That would, I think I'd melt. By the extremely humbling. I'm memeing, and I know that people wouldn't want to show their face. They're hard to, yeah. Try to get, I'll try to get Miles too. It looks really good. It does look really good. I mean, this looks really good too. But yeah, kind of wish that I could find a building to show off what I wanted to show off. But the reflections, I think, are good enough. I think the lighting, you can kind of tell. The frame rate is really fucking good. This game already ran very, very well. This is a very well optimized game. But yeah. I think that's probably where I'll end it today. I have lots of other games I would like to try out and test out. Perhaps what I might do is, if I find more games that I will like, holy shit, this is a crazy thing that they did to this game. Like, I was actually thinking about, oh boy, I'm gonna say this aloud. I was thinking of playing Final Fantasy 15. If you've heard me talk about 15 and how angry that game made me, I don't know if I really ever want to pick up that game again. But it is a very, 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 very good looking game, and I wonder what the PS4 Pro / PS5 visual elements would do to that game. And I got a free version of Royale, and I think that'd be, oh my god, whoa, hang on. Here's a good spot. This is a good vista. Spidey, please. Spidey, grab onto that. No? No, it's another thing he's not allowed to grab onto. Alright. Want that out of shot. Wow! Okay, I've just figured out something it really does. It does impact level of detail at a distance. That looks really good. That looks really good. There's a lot of information right there. There's still Valhalla and Cyberpunk. I have got, I actually have God of War as well. I was thinking about God of War because I haven't played that through. So there's a lot of games that I haven't played that I'm like, oh shit, that might actually look really good on the PS5, so I might hold off. But yeah. Imagine owning figures of every Pokemon from Bulbasaur to Emboar, and then imagine those figures as people. Dante, sometimes I feel like I have, like, am I having a dank Kush moment?
What's the status in Murray Hill?
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for
You're imagining all of them as people. Tante, do you just want a little family of Poke people? I feel like that's what I'm hearing. How did it make you angry? Samurai, you can't do this. You can't ask me that right at the end of stream. I've got to finish up. If you want to ask me that question in the middle of another stream, I will happily answer how frustrated 15 makes me. As a big long-term fan of Final Fantasy, I was very hurt by that game. That's a goddamn nuts. Yeah, this is insane. Filler up. Last filler up you can get. Alright. Well, I realized I've been basically Santa all day, so we'll have to be Santa again for another day as we get closer to Christmas, because I'll probably be doing Animal Crossing. I've got some stuff that I want to do for the 500. But yeah, when he sees beautiful graphics, pretty much. I'm not a real graphics whore. I'm more of a gameplay person. But when there's feats in gaming that need to be talked about, I feel like things like this definitely are worth talking about. And this is why I was excited for the next generation. I'm always excited for the next generation of gaming. As much as it might be rough because there's so few games that might be available, but they're the ones that are out there are ones that I think show what the start of this generation is. And the start of this generation, I want to clarify, the start of this generation. If you have a look at this game and realize that this mostly look like what this on the PS4, and think about this is the end of a generation, we've got a lot of room to grow. It's going to be pretty fucking insane. But yeah. When he sees... Oh, that's what you were trying to do, Tante. That makes more sense. When I see Lolly in chat. Trying to figure out 500 people thing. I don't know. There's 500 unique Pokemon from Bulbasaur to Emboar. Got you. Okay, now I get you. If you had gone like generations 1, 2, and 3, all of those Pokemon. That's a lot of Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Dante, that's a good way of doing it. Hang on. We're going to jump over to the other screen now. Thank you everyone for watching the PS5 little showcase that I've done today. I know that most people have already had PS5s and stuff like that, but I was genuinely excited and I just wanted to capture all my first impressions. So let's jump over to the other screen and I want to kind of see what that looks like now.